Milvus, one of my favorite units, if not the unit I use pretty much every day while I play the game. What's up, guys? Toshi here. We're doing a Milvus video, Milvus Spotlight. We're going to be fodder farming because that's mostly where you would use her. Okay, so what better place than to bring her in the event we're currently doing? So for Milvus here, I like to just give her the attack gear. It's kind of what we have so far. The free attack gear. I have her UE. I only have a level up to 10 because I do not have that many resources. But it's very nice because it gives her stat bonuses, right? More attack, really nice for fodder farming. Also, she gets the active skill as well, which if things go wrong, then that is also pretty nice, right? And lastly, I only put skill ups in her S2 and her S3. The S1 you don't really need to worry about. You can skill up if you want to. I chose not to. But yeah, the S2 and the S3, mostly the S2 is very important to skill up all the way. And fodder farming. This is really important because you want to maximize the efficiency of your runs while you're doing the event, right? So what I like to do is I like to grab a 3-star fodder, right? And I like to grab a 4-star fodder. That is already 4-star, right? Not a level 33 star, a 4-star level 40 or 30 fodder, excuse me. Which I currently do not have any right now. At least I don't think I do. I must have leveled them all up. Maybe I have one. I do not have any. Okay, so in this case, I like to go ahead and level up one of the fodders. Let me see if I can upgrade this one of penguins, and I can. So what I'll do is I just upgrade it here. Then I'll go ahead and ascend it really quickly. Boom. And now we have a level 30 fodder. This is going to be nice for when we want to make a 6-star, right? This will go to 5-star after we ascend it. And then this one will go to a 4-star, which helps boost this one to a 5-star, right? Also, one last thing I want to mention as well. The only reason why I'm bringing Quinn with Milvus, because normally you just bring Milvus by herself, because she can clear waves solo, right? Because she's that good. Because her S2 allows her to deal damage based on the countering attribute of the target, which is in this case, right? She's fire. Let's say she hits a blue unit, she's always going to hit the blue unit as if she's a green unit. And then if she hits a red unit, she's always going to hit the red unit as if, she's a blue unit. So, the countering attribute of the target. Um, and the reason why I'm bringing Quinn is because this event is actually a little harder than the normal ones. You gotta have a certain damage on your Milvus. I believe you can one-shot waves if you have your Milvus with the maxed out UE. Unfortunately, my Milvus does not have a maxed out UE, so the damage is not there. However, there is an alternative. You can actually bring another unit that you want to level up in this case. So let's say I want my Nemophila to hit level 50, right? Which I'm actually upgrading her in the process of upgrading her. So I would bring Nemophila, or let's say Pavonius, right? Then I bring Pavonius, and I could actually go ahead, because I want to make Pavonius 6-star anyways. I can go ahead and 6-star Pavonius right now, which I'm going to do. There we go. And this is only to give my Milvus breathing room, in case she doesn't one-shot everything, which she won't. But this is to give my Milvus breathing room here. and put Milvus back into the party. So now that I have the 3 units I want to level up during my runs, right? Pavonius is here to tank a little bit of damage, right? So my Milvus stays alive during the runs, right? Because this is a little harder. I said before, if you have maxed out UE, you should be able to one-shot with Milvus. Mine is not maxed out. It's only 10 out of 10, not 30 out of 30, right? So I have to bring another unit to offset some of the damage that would go towards Milvus, so Milvus doesn't die during the runs, right? In this case, I have Pavonius, and Pavonius is a unit I want to level up. So I bring Pavonius, I put just some gear on Pavonius, as you can see here. This Pavonius has some just random gear, right? So that she gets the stats. The stats are the only important thing here, right? So she stays alive and deals a little bit of damage. The damage doesn't really matter. But like I said, I want some of the damage to offset off of Milvus. And then I want the Pavonius to also level up alongside the fodder units, right? Because as I said before, I'm in the process of working on Pavonius, and these fodder units are going to be nice for when I want to upgrade. Let's say I want to upgrade my Nemophila, right? Then I will have the fodder units leveled up, and they will be ascension material for her, right? Then you'll see here that the Pavonius does a little bit of damage, right? And the Milvus cleans up, right? The fodder units don't really matter I just need Pavonius to stay, you know, relevant, so that milvus doesn't get one shot, because she actually they have quite a bit of HP, right? So milvus isn't able to one shot them with the S2. Normally she's able to, but like I said, this event they're kind of beefy. I'm not gonna lie. And you see here, every time milvus gets a kill, her S2 is reset, so that's why she's able to clear waves really quickly. Pavonius is a pretty strong unit, I'm not gonna lie. It's my first time actually like seeing her in action, and she doesn't even have the best gear I have. And that's pretty much how the fodder farming goes, and I'll continue this cycle until my runs are over, right? My 30 AI combat runs. And then once the units are leveled up, Pavonius won't reach max level after 30 runs, believe it or not. But the fodder units should be max level. I'll take those fodder units out. I'll either upgrade them and put in new units, fodder units, right? So I'll swap them for other units I want to ascend as well. Or I will take those units and just put in new units in their place, right? And depending on which one is leveled up, right? If one is not maxed out, which could happen sometimes, I don't know, it could happen sometimes. Maybe a run fails, right? Things go bad, you lose out on some XP. Then I'll go ahead and penguin the fodder unit that needs more XP, right, to reach max level, and then I'll swap that fodder unit out for a new fodder unit and continue my runs with my milvus, right? Okay, so at the end of 22 runs, I was able to get the 4-star fodder to max level. So we can safely assume that 22 runs will get your level 30 4-star to a level 40 4-star, right? Okay, so now that we have our maxed out 4-star, I do not have enough 4-star fodders to max it out. So in this case, what I'll go ahead and do is take it out my team, right, and swap it with another 4-star fodder unit. Okay, so since I do not have enough 4-star upgrade material fodder units, whatever you want to call it, to ascend this 4-star to a 5-star, right, I'm just going to go ahead and take it out, replace it with another level 30 4-star that I want to level up as well. It could be a character, right? It could be a character, or it could be an actual fodder unit. So in this case, I'm going to take another fodder unit. Since I do not have any currently, I'm going to leave that one, right? Because I want to use that as upgrade material. I'm just going to take another 3-star fodder unit. You see this one is already maxed out. So I'm going to take this one out, right? Because let's say I'm busy, right? I want to AFK. I'm going to throw in another 3-star fodder, right? And these two should be the same level at the end of the runs, right? So we can safely assume that we did about 6 runs, right? About seven runs, and it got the 3-star to level 25, I believe. I could be wrong. So I would say around 10 runs, maybe, you know, I just go ahead and put it in 30 anyways. I really don't care. But if you want to be super efficient, right, I would say probably time it to around 10 or 15. And then swap your 3-star fodder units, right? So if I have 3-star fodder units, I probably put it to 10, right? I don't have any energy, so I'm sorry I can't show it. But I put it to 10 runs and begin the battle. If I have 4-star fodder units, right, and let's say I have 2 4-stars, then I would put it to level 22, right? Because we saw that from the 30 to 40, it took about 22 runs. So I'm going to take this and put it to 22 runs, right? And then go ahead and put it to battle. And that's with the other unit I'm also leveling up in the party as well, right? But that's pretty much it. Milvus is going to be your fodder farmer. That's pretty much all she's really good for nowadays. You could use her in some arena offense, maybe, if you do not have. She's like a budget Madoka in that sense, right? For arena offense. But with that, and she's good for some stages, right? I still use her for her defense break, depending on the stage, right? Boss runs or whatnot. Maybe there's like a story. Honestly, I use her for story as well. I think she's really good for that. Very solid story unit, right? But anyways, we'll go ahead and end the video here. I hope you all got something out of this. I apologize if I didn't sound as high energy as I normally am. I'm trying to keep the noise down during this video. But yeah, if you don't have milvus, I think she's a solid unit for farming, fodder farming. And that's saying you don't have Madoka either, right? If you don't have Madoka, you obviously don't need milvus. because Madoka just does more damage, and you'll have natural resets on your skills as Madoka one-shots everything, right? But when the content calls for it, Milvus is a very solid S tier unit. But anyways, we'll go ahead and end the video here. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice day. I'll see you all in the next video.